In the tumultuous corridors of the late Roman Empire, where power shifted like sand underfoot, a man was born who would forever alter the course of history. Flavius Valerius Constantinus, better known as Constantine the Great, entered the world around 272 AD in Naissus, a provincial town in what is now Serbia. His father, Constantius Chlorus, was a Roman army officer who would rise to Caesar of the Western Empire, and his mother Helena would later be celebrated as a saint. From the very beginning, Constantine was poised at the intersection of destiny and ambition. His rise to power was nothing short of cinematic. In 306 AD, upon the death of his father in Britain, the Roman legions, ever fond of a charismatic leader, proclaimed Constantine emperor. Yet the Tetrarchy, Rome's system of divided rule, was a precarious puzzle, and civil wars erupted across the empire. Amid this chaos, one battle would define his destiny: the famous clash at the Milvian Bridge in 312 AD. On the eve of battle, legend tells us Constantine gazed skyward and saw a cross of light emblazoned with the Greek phrase, "En Teutonica." In this sign, conquer. That night, Christ appeared in his dream, instructing him to mark his soldiers' shields with the Chi-Rho, the symbol of Christ. Victory followed, swift and decisive, and the seeds of a Christian empire were sown. Yet Constantine's path was as pragmatic as it was spiritual. He did not immediately abandon Rome's ancient gods. His early coins and monuments speak of a vague divinity, a clever nod to pagan sensibilities. Even so, his faith, or perhaps his political wisdom, would shape a new era. He remained a catechumen for most of his life, only receiving baptism on his deathbed in 337 AD. Such caution was typical of soldiers of his age, who preferred to cleanse a lifetime of sins at the final hour. The Edict of Milan in 313 AD, co-issued with his co-emperor Licinius, was a turning point. It legalized Christianity, restored church property, and promised freedom of worship for all, a pragmatic olive branch in a fractured empire. Constantine began integrating Christianity into the state, exempting clergy from taxes, appointing bishops to judicial roles, and funding grand churches. From Rome's St. Peter's Basilica to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, he transformed sacred spaces into monuments of faith and political vision alike. As sole emperor from 324 AD, Constantine's influence deepened. He reformed laws with moral gravitas, outlawing crucifixion, banning gladiatorial games, and declaring Sunday a day of rest, blending Roman tradition with Christian sensibilities. In 325 AD, he convened the First Council of Nicaea, shaping doctrine and quelling theological disputes like the Arian controversy. His presence at the council underscored a new reality. The emperor was no mere political figure but a shepherd of faith. Constantine also reimagined the empire itself, founding Constantinople in 330 AD, a new Rome destined to become the jewel of the Byzantine Empire. His reign elevated Christianity from persecuted sect to cultural cornerstone, paving the way for its eventual dominance under Theodosius I. Yet his legacy was not without shadows. He could be ruthless, executing even family members, and his fusion of church and state sparked debates that echo to this day. Still, the story of Constantine is one of vision, strategy, and charisma. A soldier, a politician, and ultimately a believer, he transformed an empire with a single audacious idea: that faith and power, when wielded wisely, could shape the world. By the time he passed in 337 AD, the Roman Empire had turned a corner. Christians were no longer hunted, they were heralded. Constantine had done more than survive the chaos of his age. He had bent history itself to a new luminous course,